In this episode, I'm discussing the importance of having community on your journey. Listen as I share what I've learned about having community and how it could support you on your journey. Hello, and welcome to the Beautiful Reflections podcast. I'm your host, Katherine Johnson, a certified professional coach, mentor, writer, and speaker. I help professional women gain the clarity, confidence, and courage to pursue their bigger purpose and vision so that they can have fulfillment and thrive in their careers. I believe there is beauty in our voices, beauty in our stories, and beauty in our journeys. There is power in community, connection, and deep, meaningful conversation, which is why me and my guests are here to share our stories, experiences, lessons, and learning to inspire you as you walk the path and step into your next level. We go deep, sharing beautiful reflections of what this personal growth journey looks like in real, living color. This journey of pursuing our purpose and vision as we continue to evolve. It is my mission to empower you to believe in your power, to embrace your own uniqueness, and to be the best version of you. I want to see you thrive purposefully. Now on to the episode for today. Hello, and welcome to the Beautiful Reflections podcast. I'm your host, Katherine Johnson. Today's episode is all about the importance of having community on your journey. I'm sharing why having community has been such an instrumental part of my journey and how it has helped me to grow, evolve, and step into my next level. So let me take you back to when it all began. It was the end of 2017, and I remember being annoyed and frustrated. I was annoyed because I kept finding myself in repeat situations, aka failed relationships. I was frustrated because my job had become a drag. It was a struggle to get up and go to the office every day, and I was no longer happy or excited with what I was doing. I remember having this deep sense of unfulfillment. What is wrong with me, and what is wrong with my life? I was seeking answers and to understand what it all meant, especially since, from the outside, things looked pretty darn good. I had a great career, I was making a great salary, and I had just purchased my first house. Fast forward a little bit, I realized that what I was seeking was greater purpose, more meaningful work, and I wanted to be of service and to understand what were my unique gifts, talents, and abilities, and why was I put here on this earth. Deep down, I knew that there was something more to me and more to my life. Something was missing, and the frustration and unfulfillment were just the symptoms. Life was really trying to get my attention. So the first thing I remember doing was looking for inspiration. I've always been into self-help and self-improvement, so I started looking for some inspiration to help me. I love to read, so of course, I ordered some books from Amazon. I was also searching online for inspiration. I can't remember exactly what I typed, but I think I searched something like inspiring Black women or Black successful women, or it could have even been something like happiness and Black women. But I somehow found Happy Black Woman with Rosetta Thurman. This was my very first community, and Rosetta later became my very first coach and mentor. I was so excited to find this community. Of course, I didn't even know such a thing existed. Black women, entrepreneurs, seeking to improve their lives, be happy, and live the life of their dreams. So, over the next couple of months, I binged all of Rosetta's content, her blog posts, interviews, free downloads, everything I could get my hands on. And I also found other Black women to learn from through her content. Then I saw that she was having an event, Manifest Your Vision, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida in January of 2018. I remember going back and forth to the website, reading all about it. It sounded like exactly what I needed and what I was looking for. But I had some fears. I had never done anything like this. I wouldn't know anyone. I'm quiet. What if I didn't fit in? I would be there by myself, and who was I going to talk to while I was there? So I procrastinated for a good month until I finally said, I'm going to do it. So I purchased a last-minute registration literally in December for $1,000, my first investment in me and my personal growth. Then, with all of those fears, I flew to Fort Lauderdale, Florida for my very first retreat by myself, which was also a first. Now, this was one of the best decisions that I've made because the retreat literally changed my life in a weekend in so many ways. One, I had never been around so many Black women from all over the country. Two, I had never met so many positive, ambitious, and driven women, many of which were entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. Three, I had never felt so seen, validated, and understood. Four, I had never been so moved and inspired by women sharing their stories and their truth in such an open and vulnerable way. And five, I had never met a successful Black woman entrepreneur who, like me, came from humble beginnings. She was an introvert, she liked to read, and she was living her best life doing what she wanted to do. She was someone that I immediately admired and someone that I immediately looked up to. Because outside of television, I felt removed from other Black women who were successful. So seeing her and meeting her in real life, someone that I thought resembled me in so many ways, was such a huge inspiration for me. I went home from that retreat renewed, reinvigorated, and changed in the best way possible. Now, since that very first retreat, I became a retreat fanatic, traveling all over the world, connecting with other women, and participating in many different communities. And over the years, I found so much through having community: inspiration, positivity, like-minded women, support, encouragement, love, and acceptance. Participating in these safe and supportive spaces has helped me to find my voice, to meet new people, to connect with other women and entrepreneurs on a similar journey, to learn and to grow. It has and continues to be invaluable on this journey. I share this with you today to show the value that community has brought to my journey and how it could support you on your journey. There are people all over the world connected through communities and taking advantage of the many benefits that they provide. I learned that there's a community for practically everything you can imagine. Whatever your interests or needs may be, there is a community for you. It is such a beautiful thing for people to be able to receive the help and support that they need, as well as to know that they are not alone in what they are experiencing, especially when the resources may be limited in their particular location. Thanks to the online space, we're able to connect in new ways with others from all across the globe. In reflection, I didn't realize community was missing from my life. But when I found it, I realized it was everything that I needed and more. The adage is true: seek and you shall find. That has been the beautiful reflection that life has offered me. I challenge you today to seek your own community. Whether you find yourself where I was when I began, annoyed, frustrated, ready for more, or seeking greater purpose and vision, maybe you're looking for your own tribe or sisterhood, and to have genuine, deep, and meaningful relationships. Or perhaps you're looking for positive, like-minded women to support you as you step into your next level. Your community is waiting for you. All it takes is a willingness to seek so that you will find. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I hope that you are enjoying the episodes. If you are, it would mean so much to me if you would leave a rating and a review and share the podcast with someone you know who could use the support and empowerment. Also, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on Instagram and LinkedIn at Katherine N Johnson. Use the hashtags Katherine N Johnson or Beautiful Reflections Podcast on Instagram to leave a comment sharing what you're taking away and how this content is supporting you on your journey. Until next time.